guys look tired.
We're
What's
tired.
up?
We're tired.
What happened here at Question 5 Science Center?
The Lansing Give Camp
Lansing
happened
Give
this
Camp.
weekend. Yes.
Tell me your names first of all.
I'm Carla McWhirter.
I'm Amy Harris.
Jay Harris. Jeff McWhirter.
All right, Lansing Give Camp. What is that?
Lansing Give Camp was a weekend where 13 different nonprofit organizations had websites, custom software created to help them with their missions. We had over 50 developers. We had 10 plus volunteers coming in to help out. We had lots of sponsors helping us out to make sure that we could keep everyone fed and keep them in lots of Mountain Dew and Monster and make sure that everybody was happy so that they could keep coding throughout the night. Very little sleep was gotten by many of the teams. We lost power for 2 hours on Saturday.
Lost power?
Yeah.
3.5 actually.
What did you do when you lost power?
We sent everybody out to, actually, the Lansing Center came through in a superstar fashion. They, on no notice, gave us one of their rooms and one of their internet connections. We sent 5 or 6 of the teams over there. We sent a couple teams to the neighboring coffee shops and bought a bunch of coffee to show our gratitude, and we were able to get through it.
So you had a bunch of charities that needed some software done. You had a bunch of developers who had a lot of energy, and you had a bunch of coffee and snacks.
Coffee and Coke and Monster and pizza and subs.
And you started on Friday at like what time?
4.
Started Friday at 4.
And you just got done on my watch on. It's like 6 o'clock on Sunday night,
It is
right?
5 o'clock on Sunday.
5 o'clock on Sunday night.
And we've coded straight for, well, 49 hours now.
49 hours with how much sleep?
Personally, I've gotten 3.
3 hours sleep since
7 o'clock
Thursday
Friday
night.
morning.
Friday morning.
I got 6 total over the weekend.
So Dave, what really makes Give Camp happen is having a facility that allows us to have overnight access. That's the big thing, is allowing developers to keep their teams and not having interruptions. The power outage really kind of set a lot of teams back, having that interruptions.
Oh, yeah.
But normally we like to provide an environment where there are no interruptions and like that. This venue was unique. Other venues that we've done, we've had like maybe 2 teams in a room, 3 teams in a room at the most. Impression 5 had a great basement area, and we were able to fit the whole event down in the basement. So it was very easy for somebody to stand up and say, hey, I need help. I need a designer. Hey, I need help with CSS. I need help with C#. I need somebody VB for 10 minutes.
So you steal somebody from another team for a few minutes just to get their expertise.
Yeah. So this
awesome.
this venue worked out perfect, and it was amazing having Impression 5 like this.
Impression 5, the great thing about Impression 5 is more than just that it was one big room, just that they were willing to host in the first place. We went through quite a saga just trying to find a venue, and there were plenty of places that they'd hear about our cause, they'd hear about Give Camp. Oh, it's a great idea, that's fantastic, we'd love to help. We're going to need 24-hour access. Whoa, hold on a minute.
Sure.
But
a lot of trust.
Eric and Impression 5, they were just all about it. You're going to be here for 48 hours straight? That's awesome.
Eric was with us the whole time, working tirelessly. I was amazed.
He slept on the floor of his office maybe 4 hours the entire week.
I just saw him. He looked great.
He does. He
He
looks
does
wonderful.
look tired. What's up? Do you have a twin brother?
Maybe.
We've been interchanging. That's not fair. I'm going to look into that.
Well, that's really cool. So the event's over now, at least for this year. How successful was it?
Very successful.
Very successful. What's your measure for success? What would you say that?
Happy charities.
Yes.
Happy charities?
Happy charities,
Yep.
successful. But going back, you said the event's over. It's definitely not over.
What's next?
Next is there's a lot of domain names that still need to be transferred over.
Okay.
A lot of times in the requirement gathering, it's hard to get the charities to see exactly what they need, getting the domains unlocked, getting the stuff that they need that. So a lot of times it's a continuing process. I know I'm still in contact with the charity that I worked with last year at my event. So it's an ongoing relationship. And for me and some other members of teams, it's never over. It's a relationship that just keeps growing.
One of the other, Jeff had mentioned that one of the main things that makes a Give Camp successful is that the charities are happy. We've also had an amazing opportunity to have developers who wouldn't necessarily have the skill sets that the other developers that they've met have. For example, we had a student, one of our developers was a student from MSU who
Great school.
didn't really have a lot of familiarity with real-world coding. It was
Okay.
more a classroom experience only, and he was able to sit with our Michigan Capital Celiac team. And when I asked him this morning if he learned anything, he said more than he had ever learned in any of his classrooms.
Yeah, that's great.
So it truly was an amazing experience for developers who weren't familiar with the languages that other developers were familiar with to come together and work together and learn from each other.
That's interesting because I talked to some of the developers that were not students, developers that have been working in this field for 10, 15, 20 years, and they said they learned a lot here as well. So what about next year? Is there going to be a Give Camp, a Lansing Give Camp 2010?
We'll see.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. We'll see who organizes
You
it.
going to go sleep on it first?
Yeah, I'm sleep on it for a while. It's a lot of hard work doing it, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. Is there anything, if you do it next year, is there anything you'll do differently?
Start earlier.
Yeah, we'll give ourselves more time. We only gave ourselves 2 months because of some constraints when we finally did find a venue that was willing to host us. We only had certain dates that we could pick from, and this is the one that we went for, and it worked. But next year,
Yeah, it wasn't
Probably
even-
broaden the net too. We had a lot of developers who found out about it after the fact and were very interested in potentially coming in and helping us out. So we hope to broaden the net too.
You might have to drum up some business for the NRPM.
Maybe.
Great. Anything else you want to talk about before we close up?
Next year should certainly be easier to organize, though, because now the community knows about it. The first one is always the hardest one. The news crews were aware of it. They're going to promote it on the evening news tonight. There are a lot of sponsors, a lot of corporations that are aware of it. The charities are aware that the opportunity is out there, so it's just going to be a lot easier next year to get the word out, to get sponsorships, to get charities, to get developers. And with more time, it should be better off altogether.
Very cool. You got my email address. You got my phone number. I want to know what it is. I love that. Great time.
We should probably plug the dates for the other two.
The other two? Sure. Go ahead.
Ann Arbor's is the second week in July at WCC. That's the 17th through the 19th of July.
The Washington Community College.
Yes.
And one in Grand Rapids.
It's in October. It's the second week, but they're still kind of working out some venue issues. But So October.
All right. Great. Guys, thanks a lot.
Thank you
Get
so much,
home,
Dave.
Get some rest.
Thank
Jeff, get a shower.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks a lot.
All right, thank
We're
you.
out of here.